What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of Trek to Torva, and first things first, last episode I asked you guys what would you prefer, either more live streams or daily videos, and pretty much everyone who commented told me that they would prefer daily videos, so that's what you guys are getting. I'll be doing daily Trek to Torva videos. Um, on the occasion, maybe on like a Saturday or a Sunday, I might release a guide instead of like a Trek to Torva video. Just because I don't think I'm going to be able to get two of those out in the same day, just because the guides that I want to do are going to take a little bit of time. So there might be some occasions in which I don't do, like, maybe I only have like 6 in a week, but still I'm going to be trying as best I can to keep up, and I'll at least get one video out a day. So right now what you guys are seeing is some Bandos footage from earlier today. I really did want to get some live footage out for you guys, but it's really stormy where I live right now, and the internet is not really working. Like right now, while I'm doing the voiceover on this, I actually don't have internet connection, but I do have power luckily, so that's how I'm getting this up. So I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be able to upload this video, but it's at least going to be all done in time for when the power does, or when the internet does come back on. But yeah, I really wanted to get some live footage because the past 2 episodes, I mean, I really just haven't been able to get too much live footage. It's mostly been pre-recorded and then I've talked over it. So yeah, I'd really like to do that. And then just to clear up one little thing, I'm not going to be price checking the loot tab every episode. I think some people thought that I was going to be doing that just because I did that in episode 2. I went and price checked. That was just because I really didn't have much of a loot tab after episode 1 because I did sell it in episode 1. But episode 2, by the time that came around, I had a pretty substantial loot tab built up. So that's why I did the price check there. And someone did suggest that maybe every Friday I do a price check of the loot tab. And I believe that's what I'm going to be doing. So every episode on Friday I'll be getting all of that loot tab squared away and getting a nice price check for you guys to see how much progress I've made in that current week. However, more than likely, each episode I'll at least show you guys the loot tab, so it's not going to give you necessarily the exact GP amount that I have in there, but you'll at least kind of see the progress that I've made. Unfortunately, this episode, since the only thing I have to work with is this one clip of Bandos, I'm not going to be able to show you guys the loot tab, but I can let you guys know that I'm up to somewhere between like 32 and 35 mil. Last night, after finishing recording Trek to Torva, I went on a clan next trip, and the first kill that we got, Virtus Gloves, it was free-for-all at that moment, kind of just because I forgot to turn on my loot share and I out-DPS'd everyone. I ended up getting 25.8k XP, so that was pretty much my kill right there. So anyway, speaking of next, Mod Chris L put on the forums a couple days ago. He's been putting a lot of posts up lately, but one of the posts that I saw, he's of course said again that Vorago is going to be a whole lot harder than Nex, but he also said that it's going to focus a lot on using teams. However, Vorago is going to use a different system for loot. And instead of being like a boss in which you go and you loot share, that type of thing, it's going to be a free-for-all boss, but somehow not go with the standard free-for-all system of whoever does the most damage gets the kill and gets the drop. It's going to have some other way of splitting up the loot. So that's going to be pretty interesting because from what I've just been reading about the boss, it seems like teams to kill Verago are going to be pretty large. Like, I don't think there's going to be very many people going and duoing. I mean, maybe like Dardan and Wooks might eventually get like a duo kill or something. Not exactly sure how it's going to all work out, but at least initially, I have the feeling that teams are going to be very large for going and killing Verago, and there's not going to be a loot share system. So if they were going to use the traditional free-for-all, that would just kind of be a waste of most of people's times. But there's apparently going to be a new system for dropping loot, so I'm really excited to see what they do for that. It's another thing that it's a little bit different than the standardized PVM that RuneScape has seen, so it's always nice to get some like fresh new ideas and new systems in there. And we'll see a lot more about Verago tomorrow in the behind the scenes. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably just talk about that for most of tomorrow's episode of Trek to Torva. Probably wait until the video comes out and then shoot the episode just so I can talk about that. So yeah, I mean, I can't really do much more the rest of this episode because, once again, all I have is this Bandos footage. So I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned tomorrow for a little bit of some discussion on Verago.